Hey Chad, my name is Aaron, and in this video I'm going to show you 3 things that you can do today to bring in more customers to your business. Most likely you're sitting there asking yourself, why the heck would I be doing this, and what's in it for me? Well, as a local business owner, I know you are extremely busy. You're so focused on running your business that you don't have time to look into how the internet could help. And if you do think about getting help with your online stuff, it's hard for you to really know who knows what they're doing and who doesn't. I have found that giving people an easy attack plan of actual things that can impact their business for free has resulted in some of those local business owners coming to me and saying, I like you, Aaron, please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you've heard and can see that I've got a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help with your business, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I provided you to do on your own, hey, that works for me too. So now, let me show you those 3 things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. So the first thing I want to go over is content, and obviously here's your website. I hope you're sitting down because I want to give you some knowledge right now, but Google has bots. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? They send these bots out and they read your entire website. All the text on your website gets read, and they can even read behind images. Take, for example, these images you got scrolling through here. But if you do a save as, you can actually see how they're saved. And these kind of have generic names, but you can put hard-hitting keywords back behind these to help out with searches. Now, as far as optimization with Google goes, they recommend you have at least 1,500 words of content on your homepage. And I did a word count on your website, and hey, you're doing great. 1,500 words on there. Excellent job. I do recommend having some more, like I said, hard-hitting keywords, though, customer intent keywords on the website. I went and found one of your local competitors. I'm just going to focus on the window tinting aspect, but Made in the Shade, Aaron Mesa, I did a word count on their website, and it looks like they've got just about 900 words. So you're beating them there as far as optimization. So again, great job. But like I said, we want to make sure we get customer intent keywords put on there. So speaking of keywords, I've got a tool that I use. It's called Ahrefs. Costs me about $100 a month, and it gives me a really good in-depth look at your website. So keywords, you've got 191 keywords going on there. And let's look at, always want to look at local keywords because those are buyer intent keywords. So those have like a city on there and so forth. So if we look at volume on here and we look at, window tinting Mesa, Arizona. So 150 searches per month, and you're on the 2nd or 3rd page of Google when people are doing a search for that. And I don't know about you, but when I do a Google search, I don't go past the front page. So it's very, very important to be on that front page. Now let's go look at Made in the Shade and see what they're looking at here. 459 keywords. And look at this. Here we go. Window tinting Mesa, Arizona. There's 150. They're right there at the top. Window tint Mesa, Arizona. Another 150 searches right there at the top. Window tinting Mesa. Like, as you can get the idea, you want to have as many of these customer intent keywords to drive traffic to your website. So it's important to get those on there. So content, that's the number one thing that we're talking about is content. So let's use one of those those hard-hitting keywords to do a Google search here real quick, because that'll lead into number 2. So window tinting Mesa, Arizona. Get the sponsored stuff first, which we're not going to talk about, but keep in mind that when those do pop up, that pushes more people off the front page. So it's even more important to be in those first few positions. So we're going to talk about the businesses section, also known as the map pack. And one of the ways to get in there is the number 2 thing I want to talk about. It's citations. And citations are your name, address, and phone number in directories all over the internet. Here's some examples of citations: Google Places, Yelp. These are major ones right here. But what you want to do is you want to go get 200 to 300 to beat out your competition by a landslide. The best way to do it is to get the ones they have and then go get even more. And then a better route to go also is by doing this on a monthly basis. You do and add a couple more each month, and that way you're staying on top of them. It's not a one and done thing. It's something you constantly have to work at. So the number 2 thing, citations. So we're going to scroll down here, and this is where we get to the organic search. And this is where 60 to 70% of people end up. And you're probably asking, how do we get in the organic search? Well, I'm going to bust some more knowledge on you, but Google is a popularity contest. It's like being in high school all over again. So to get recognized by the popular kids, also known as the backlinks, which is the number 3 thing that we're going to discuss, you needed to wear cool shoes and cool clothes and stuff like that. And then you started getting recognized. And then they pushed you up in popularity. So getting backlinks, other websites relevant to your industry, pointing back to you, boost you up in that organic search. You've got to have relevant ones. You can't just have any backlink pointing back to you. You can't have a Bartles Pizza or Filiberto's. It has to be relevant to your industry because not all backlinks are created equal. So it's a quality over quantity thing. So let's go back to Ahrefs because it also shows backlinks on here. 235 backlinks you got going on here. And the spam ones aren't going to do you any good, so let's not even look at those. But Better Business Bureau, Yellow Pages, stuff like that, you can see they have links, ratings, high ratings on there, and they're pushing you up in that search. So if we go back and we look at Made in the Shade, they've got, again, it's not a quantity thing, it's a quality thing. So 8,400 is overblown. It's way too many for a local website. I wouldn't even recommend that at all. So don't look at that number. But what you want to do is you want to go get from them the quality ones that they have and then replace with other quality ones. Add more quality ones to what they have. 8,400 is a huge number and you don't want to get that many. It makes zero sense for a local company to have that. That's on a national level and it doesn't make any sense. So backlinks, you want to go get backlinks to push you up in that. So in closing, we went over content. You guys are already doing a great job there as far as the word count, 1,500, but having more high quality keywords listed in there will help you in your search. Citations, go get 200 to 300 of those, kill your competition in that aspect, and then do it on a monthly basis. Keep adding more. And then backlinks to get you in that organic search. Become the authority on Google. So if you implemented these strategies today, you can rank higher across Google. So Chad, I bet you're wondering, what now? Well, like I said before, you can go with the information I provided you and totally do this on your own, which I am absolutely cool with. However, if you want the most effective route and you want to save yourself some time, give me a call or shoot me a text. 602-888-4825. Once again, my name is Aaron. 602-888-4825. Chad, I want to thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I hope you found some value in it. I'd love to get some feedback from you, and I hope to hear from you soon. Take care.